channel is Sandy, Missouri Balloons.
Well, let's take a look here. So basically the reason I have Sandy on is because she's an expert at getting herself on the front of the internet for wherever people are looking for what she sells. She uses the same proprietary software and tools that she'd mentioned that I use, and I talk about in my book, Oracular Marketing, which is about being predictive, paradigm shift in advertising that requires businesses to put themselves where their clients are going to look for them. And nobody does it better than Sandy.
Oh, you're too kind.
Well, you own the San Diego balloon market. I've done a little research here. Could you, while I'm looking for that YouTube channel again, tell me the name of the YouTube channel?
It's Sandy, Missouri Balloons.
I think Sandy, Missouri Balloons at YouTube /
YouTube / Sandy Balloon. Sandy Balloon. SandyBalloon.
Okay. So tell us how when you started promoting these videos, how you picked your keywords, how you decided what your market was, that sort of thing.
So I did my keyword research. Went into Google AdWords, and looked for the search phrases that people were using in relation to balloons. Looked for the questions that people were asking, and then tried to turn. I mean, if you look at my channel, you'll see my evolution as I'm really learning how to use the video marketing and how to do it right. So you'll see, kind of where I'm trying to hit a keyword, and then where I go from just trying to hit the keyword to, creating these titles that are questions, which are what does the best, because that's how people search for things.
And obviously, when you have a local business, you don't want to do balloon parties for people in New York unless it's a really big party, I assume.
Oh, if it's a big party, absolutely. I mean, if the event is over 5 figures, I'll go anywhere.
Right.
That is 5 figures without a decimal.
Did you gear this toward? Did you put keywords like San Diego or Chula Vista?
Right, I did. So, and you'll see, like I did on my earlier videos. So here, where it says popular uploads, you can see there's the video that has 500,000 views, and then the one right next to it has almost 250,000.
I'm sorry, which one?
The first one under popular uploads.
Here we are.
How to make a balloon arch. So you see that I was targeting Balloon San Diego, but what's really giving it all the traction is the how to make a balloon arch. So you'll notice that my more recent videos, I don't even bother with the geo-targeted keyword in the title anymore. Now I'm putting that keyword more naturally into my description.
Gotcha.
But that's also because, over the past several years, Google's algorithms have changed a lot in the way that they show keywords and look at keywords and things like that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Google is the smartest guy on the block.
That's right.
They know what they're doing, and you want to play along with them because they're almost always right. Like the guy who invented instant customer traffic geyser. But let's. Let's get back to the keywords though. What I wanted to do.
Yeah, so I have a little trick that I do when I'm looking for keywords that I would be happy to share with your listeners.
Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, so what I do is I figure out kind of generally what I think it is. So in this case right now I'm doing a lot of how-to videos. My audience seems to really like those how-to videos, which even though it's kind of funny the way that it's working, because the people that are being attracted to these how-to videos are for the most part either balloon people or do-it-yourselfers or mostly balloon people or do-it-yourselfers, but every so often what I'm getting is a call like this. Yeah, I saw your video on how to make a balloon arch, but I don't want to do it. Can you just do it for me? That's my customer. That person that calls with that call is definitely my customer, because they've already assessed the amount of work that goes into it. They've already decided it's too big of a pain in the butt for them to do themselves, and now they are happy they found me. They already consider me to be the expert, and they're ready to buy. So now it's just a matter of a negotiation.
Right. So it's predictive. You're predicting what they're going to have, what they're going to look for, what they're going to type into the search bar, what they're going to say to Siri, and then they're going to find you when they look for it.
That's right. So what I've been doing. Sorry. I should have warned you. I'm a little bit chatty, you know. I'm very shy. It's hard to get me to come out of my shell. So what I've been doing is I'll type into the search engine how to make a balloon, and then I'll type in the letter A, and I'll write down everything that it shows me in the suggested, you know, where it kind of tries to auto guess what you're trying to say. Because I figure if it's going to show me those, it means somebody's typed it in before. And so then I'll write down everything that it shows me. Then I'll erase the A and I'll put the letter B. And I'll write everything down that it says there. So then I'll go to, you know, after I go all through the alphabet, then I'll try to figure out, okay, well, what's the next thing that people might type in? If they're not typing in how to make a balloon, you know, I'll take a guess at what the question might be and then do the same thing. And in this way, Google is really telling me what people are looking for.
So you type in how to make a balloon and leave a blank. Right?
Exactly. Well, how to make a balloon, and then first I'll go with that, and then I'll start going through the alphabet. You know, or sometimes if it's maybe it's not the DIY videos, maybe I want to do a video for trade shows. You know, how to get more attention to your booth or whatever. So the same thing. I'll take the question that I think it might be, and then write down everything that Google suggests to me.
Gotcha. That's a great idea. That's a pretty slick trick. I usually start with going into Google AdWords tool and finding out how much people pay for particular keyword phrases. But sometimes it's easier. It works better to be more intuitive the way that you do it. I know that when I went in and I searched. The new
AdWords I just find overwhelming. Yeah, you know, I mean, it used to be easy when you could just bring up the keyword tool and you didn't have to be logged in and you didn't have to, you know, assign it to a campaign and try to make it look like you were actually, you know, going to buy these words. Now it just, you know, it's ADD overwhelm for me.
Right. So what I want to do is go in here. I did a search for balloons for Party San Diego, which would seem to me pretty, you know, no-brainer. That's people are going to type those words in there.
Which actually is a phrase that I never used.
And you're right up on top.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool because you know what it's doing here is the fuzzy logic. It's seeing other words that I have and it's going, oh, this is probably the most relevant result. Right.
And here's the deal, folks. This is all about video. These videos are showing up on the first page of Google's search for balloons for Party San Diego. There are over 1.5 million competing pages. And Sandy has the first organic listing here for her business, BalloonTopia.com, because she knows how to market and how to get herself in front of her audience. Here she is down here again with her YouTube video.
Right. So you can see here in 2010 that this is, you know, kind of earlier in the evolution by the way that I've named it.
Right, and it stays up there forever.
Yes.
That's the beauty of video. As long as people come to the page and they get what they're looking for, Google will leave it up on the front page.
Now I want to show you something here, just about the power of video.
Yeah, here on the video search, who do you think owns these videos? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so balloons for Party San Diego in video search, which is how kids search. More kids use video search than web search now, and every single one of these videos is one of Sandy's videos.
Yeah, and I'll share another secret with you guys, and that is go back to the web results.
Web results.
Yeah.
Here? Okay.
And what I want to show you is a competitor of mine. If you scroll down, they're on the first page. Under my videos, keep going. Here we go. This last one, absolutely balloons. So you don't need to click on them.
Oh, the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, the very last one. So this is a competitor of mine. However, this is a competitor that here in San Diego we're all pretty we're pretty friendly from competitors. We help each other out and things like that. This particular competitor of mine does not do any marketing online whatsoever. None. Their website is awful. It's not properly SEO'd. It's not a friendly website. There's very few words on it. They should not be on the front page, according to what they've done with their marketing. So the question is, why are they on the front page, right? Well, I can tell you why.
Please do.
Yeah, so there was somebody, and I'm guessing that they were doing this for a lot of different keywords, not just in my industry, but there was somebody that was going through and scraping keyword lists, and then creating slideshow videos with images scraped off of Google Images. It's totally black hat what was happening, and it wasn't done by my competitor. I want to make that clear, that they were an innocent, but lucky victim.
Explain black hat, Sandy.
Okay, so black hat is things that are not kosher. They're not okay. It's things that will get you results quickly, but that when Google finds out, they will shut you down for it. So it's basically scamming Google, doing things to trick Google. So taking automated software and scraping Google images for images that connect to a keyword list that you've already scraped and making a slideshow video out of that is very black hat. It's not okay. You're using copyrighted material, and you're and you're, there's no content. You're basically just filling the internet with junk, right? I mean, that's spam at its highest.
Right.
But, and this is done by some sort of automated software, so it's happening in the thousands. Well, what was happening is because they're scraping these images and they're scraping these keyword lists, and because my competitor's name starts with an A, they were getting included into these keyword lists. And what this people were doing is they were creating these slideshow videos, then they were putting the keyword list underneath the video in the description, and that's it. Okay, these videos had very few views. They were done by the thousands. Now, how did I find out about it? I found out because some of those images that they had scraped were of me, and so it was brought to my attention about a copyright claim. And so then I start looking at it, and I realize, my competitor's name is in this description, and they're showing up on the first page of Google, and they have nothing going on their website. They have no SEO. They are not tech savvy. They don't do any marketing online, and yet they're showing up on the first page.
They were stealing your authority.
Well, they weren't stealing my authority. And again, let me repeat that they did not have anything to do with this. They were just very, the lucky outcome. So anyways, I complained to YouTube about those videos. I put in the copyright claim and had those videos taken down. All of the other videos that they did on all these other keywords are still up until other people complain about them, but the ones with my images were taken down. Even though those videos were taken down, the power of YouTube and having your name associated with such a high-powered website, even in the descriptions of multiple videos, is enough to put my competitor on the front page and to keep them on the front page when the videos have since been taken down.
I see. It'll eventually go. But,
it may or may not go. I mean, it's already been up there 6 months now.
Yeah. Huh?
So and like I said, my competitor did nothing wrong. They just, their name starts with an A, and they kind of got into, scraped in the, and whoever's doing this is not doing this only for balloons. They're going out and they're doing this, just huge keyword lists in every industry and everything. I don't know if they're trying to do it for ad revenue or what the gimmick is.
I gotcha.
But the point that I want to make is that the power of video marketing and the power of association with YouTube and the power of that fuzzy logic from the words that you put in your description is enough to take somebody that should not be even on the 10th page of Google and get them to page 1.
That makes your marketing job much easier, right?
Yes, in a competitive market. So, to do your videos properly with intent, to release them on a regular basis with solid content, think how much stronger that is. And that's what I've been doing with my marketing over the past 4 years.